Hi everyone, my name is Courtney Wheeler and I serve as a student body president here at the University of Kentucky. We are so glad to welcome you to the University of Kentucky. We can't wait to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jason Brooks, and I have the pleasure of serving the University of Kentucky as the Executive Director for Institutional Engagement. Welcome to the Blue Experience. If you don't know anything else about the University of Kentucky, know that you've chosen the right place for your secondary higher education experience. While you're here at the University of Kentucky, please remember that you only get out what you put in. So from the Division of Diversity, please know that, and we challenge you to make sure that your experience is not only diverse, equitable, but also inclusive of all folks and everybody that's around you. So once again, welcome to the University of Kentucky. We're glad you're here.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary Vosovich and I'm the Vice President for Facilities Management here at the University of Kentucky. I want to welcome all of you. For those that are returning, you're going to see some changes here on campus that have really helped us create an environment where you will be able to thrive and succeed. And for those of you that are new to campus, I can tell you that this is going to be an experience unlike any other you've ever had. This campus is like a big family. We care about you. We're thrilled that you're here, and we hope you have a fantastic year. So go Cats.
Hi, I'm Lance Poston, Executive Director in Institutional Diversity and Project Manager for UK Health Corps. Welcome to campus. Campus looks different than it has for many years. Some of that is exciting. Other parts, will take extra knowledge and learning from each of us as we move forward to a successful semester where we can respect one another and build a campus that is truly safe for everyone to be on. This is a campus that values you, where your contributions belong, and we hope you'll find a true place of belonging here at the University of Kentucky. Welcome.
Hi, my name is Trisha Clement Montgomery, and I am the Director of Residence Life. I want to welcome all our Wildcats to the campus. We are so excited to have you in our residence halls. Can't wait to see you.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kramer. I'm the University Senate Council Chair. Welcome to UK. We're glad you're here. This is going to be an interesting semester. Make sure to take care of yourselves and each other, but also make sure to keep in mind what an incredible educational opportunity you have this semester. Welcome to Big Blue Nation.
My name is Grace Johnson, and I serve as the director at the UK Visitor Center. We have so enjoyed getting to know you over your high school career and through your college search process. So it's so exciting for us to be able to officially welcome you home to the Big Blue Nation. Remember, drink lots of water, get lots of sleep, and wake up each day remembering it's a great day to be a Wildcat.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Everett McCorvey, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the University of Kentucky's new student induction ceremony. Today, we gather to celebrate the start of a new chapter in your lives, your association with the University of Kentucky. We hope that this and the other activities you will participate in over the next several days will help get your experience off to a great start. The new student induction ceremony is a long-standing K-Week tradition. And while we cannot gather together as we would have in other years, it is important to our university community that we welcome you, just as we have welcomed your predecessors. We share this time together tonight, even if we cannot do so in the same place. We are fortunate to be a part of a community that is strong enough to withstand any distance. It is now my pleasure and honor to introduce the president of the University of Kentucky, Dr. Eli Capilouto. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Capilouto.
Thank you. And thank you, Everett, for your kind introduction, and good evening. At the start of each academic year, we welcome an outstanding new class to the University of Kentucky family. We've been doing this for 155 years. Groups of promising young students here to pursue their dreams and wild ambitions. And they have succeeded and persevered through wars, diseases, and economic recessions. But you, today's students, are being called to sacrifice and serve like no generation before you. You're being asked to overcome twin pandemics. One, a virus that can unable our bodies. Another, that blinds and enables our minds and hearts. But your arrival fills this campus with hope, because against odds, you showed up with courage to confront a virus, and open hearts with a willingness to engage in the difficult conversations about persistent problems of race and racism in our country. Your generation, like none that's come before it, must find a unique grit, that willingness to persevere so that you can leave this world a better place than you find it. And please, you must never lose that sense of grace. Grace that we extend to others in a time where we're all imperfect, but at a time we need grace so deeply. It burns within us, that desire to build a better, stronger community based on our kindness and our acceptance of one another, regardless of our story or where we came from. I know all of this is within you. This is why I believe in you. This is why we, the entire University of Kentucky family, believe in you. Because before you ever became a Wildcat, before you've ever taken a college course, you showed us resilience, evolution, and power that is a blessing of youth. Over the past 6 months, you've had to grow in ways that no one could have prepared you for, and no one ever imagined. You earned a high school diploma, or maybe finished your semester at another institution while the world was gripped in fear, trying to understand a deadly virus. You spent your summer staying physically distant, certainly protected yourselves, but in selfless acts, protecting those around you who are dear to you. And I know from many of your stories, you had to care for sick loved ones, neighbors or friends, or pick up an extra job or two to help those who are closest to you. And during the same time, you witnessed the tension, unease, and conflict that comes with the unfinished work in our quest for a more just and equal society. And you show a willingness to lean into those critical and very uncomfortable and difficult discussions about dismantling this oppression with those who are closest to us and those who we'll meet for the first time. For generations at the University of Kentucky, we ask students, be students, despite the circumstances. But today, you are being asked to do more and be more because of the circumstances. And I know that can feel overwhelming, and I know it is a lot to ask. But we ask so much of you because we know you have so much potential. We ask so much of you because our world desperately needs it. We need you. That's why your UK family is here, ready to support, challenge, and encourage you to accomplish your goals while we overcome the virus and seek to eradicate injustice wherever it may reside. We know you can do it, but you do not have to do this alone. We can hardly achieve anything alone. So as you begin this new chapter in your life, know that being strong and asking for help are not mutually exclusive. They are connected. They are connected. Ask for help when you need it. We are here for you. And if you start to lose confidence in your abilities, or losing confidence in yourself, as all of us do, as I still do on certain days, pause and remember what you have achieved. You will continue to be challenged in unexpected ways, but that means you will grow in unexpected directions. And you will find unexpected solutions, answers that will transform you and the world around you in ways none of us has imagined. Because you are more than just students. You, my friends, are the next greatest generation. Thank you for choosing the University of Kentucky, and welcome to UK.
Thank you, President Capilouto. Every year, a rising sophomore is selected to address new students and their families at this event. The winner of this year's speech contest is Kennedy Brown. She is from Chicago, Illinois, and she's majoring in human health science on a pre-med track. Please join me in welcoming Kennedy.
Good evening to President Eli Capilouto, UK staff, faculty, families, and congratulations to all new students, with a special shout out to my K-Team, K-Team 66. Welcome. You are now a part of a legacy of high achieving students, and the University of Kentucky will provide you with an experience of a lifetime. My name is Kennedy Brown, and I am delighted to be this year's sophomore speaker for the new student ceremony. Tonight, I will share with you all some things I wish I had known entering my first year of college. Have you ever been told that you are enough? If you haven't, I'll be the first one to tell you that you are more than enough. Throughout your young life, I'm sure you found yourself trying to compare your lifestyle to that of someone else's, wondering, will I ever know how to solve an exponential equation like that person can? How come they got an A on their paper, but I didn't? Or why don't I receive the recognition that I deserve? And if you haven't had any of those experiences before, college may be the first place that you do. You are amongst some of the brightest individuals from across the country and the world. So you should be proud of yourself for making it to this special milestone of your life. Nonetheless, in the midst of being surrounded by greatness, it is crucial to know to follow your own journey. Everyone's college journey will be different, and the steps that you take to achieving your goals will not look the same as your peers, and that's okay. I learned this lesson upon arriving to UK, and I had to adjust quickly. As mentioned before, I am on the pre-med track, so if you know anything about the journey to becoming a future doctor, then you know that the journey is far from easy. And you also know that the rigor of the coursework will truly test your determination, as it has truly tested mine. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a chemistry fan. After all, chemistry is my least favorite science. However, Even though I knew that I didn't like chemistry, I always excelled when it came to academics. So when it came to roadblocks in my education, I didn't know how to maneuver through them. So to be completely transparent, I did not do well on my first chemistry exam. I also did not do well on my second exam. At that point in my college career, it was the lowest I have felt because not doing well in my courses was unfamiliar to me. I started to compare my failure to my peers' success. And I even spent an evening telling myself that maybe becoming a doctor is not meant for me. I started to consider other avenues like business, but for some reason, none of those other career paths intrigued me the way that medicine did. I knew the impact that I wanted to have on my community, and I knew what my purpose was: to change the world through providing quality and compassionate care to individuals in less developed communities. I knew that studying on the pre-medicine track could offer me unique experiences that I could not gain elsewhere. So, despite my stumble, I persevered. I might not have gotten an A like I wanted, but I moved on to the next chemistry course, and I have so much more to be proud of. Throughout my first year at UK, I started a chapter of Black is Gold University, which strives to empower underrepresented women through service, mentorship, and sisterhood. I was the 2019 winner of the Mr. and Miss Black UK pageant, hosted by the Black Student Union and Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. I was a part of the Leadership Development Program, First Year Forum, and the American Medical Student Association. And recently, I have become a Children Student Fellow, Diversity Student Ambassador, and a member of Alpha Lambda Delta Honor Society. So my point is that it's okay to not be happy in your current situation. But someone told me that your current situation does not have to be your final destination. Keeping that in mind helps me get through a challenging time of my life, and I'm sure it can help you as well. Now you're wondering, okay, that sounds great, and I'm glad you pushed through, but how can I apply this lesson to my own life? It begins with confidence. In my own words, confidence is defined as the ability to believe that you can achieve a goal, even if it means you fail at first. The only person who knows you best is you. So whether it's creating a vision board or writing your goals down in your planner, you do what you need to do to believe in yourself. College is all about learning what's best for you, so never lose sight of that. Sometimes you really just have to have meet-to-meet conversations with yourself and figure out, what do you want out of life? And all it takes is telling yourself that you are indeed enough. And I also have to give some credit to my amazing friends that I met here at UK. They were always supportive and there for me when I needed them most. So don't be afraid to branch out and meet individuals from all walks of life. I met mine right on the 5th floor of Holmes Hall. All in all, as you embark on this next journey in your life, remember that 1, your path to success may and will look different from that of your peers. 2, when in doubt, stick it out, because if no one else believes in you, I do, and everyone that you're going to impact in the future are counting on you. And 3, failure is okay, because the bounce back will be even stronger. And lastly, know that you are more than enough and will always be. You are sitting next to maybe the next future engineer, artist, news reporter, lawyer, physician, teacher, architect, and so much more. So I know that greatness is already wherever you are, and greatness is out there waiting for you to seize the opportunity. Please know that I am a resource available for you to use, as I will always be here for my fellow Wildcats. And if you see me on campus, feel free to say hey or what's up. Welcome again to the Big Blue Nation Wildcats, where anything is wildly possible.
Thank you, Kennedy. You probably will never again have so many opportunities at your fingertips as you will have during the next few years at the University of Kentucky. I'd like to introduce a student who has taken advantage of many of these opportunities and is a well-known student leader on campus. Student President Courtney Wheeler is a senior who claims Boyd County and Louisville, Kentucky as home. She is double majoring in business management and business communications with a minor in international business. Please join me in welcoming Courtney.
Good evening, Wildcats. It's an honor to be with you today for such a traditional occasion. On behalf of the student body and the Student Government Association of the University of Kentucky, I would like to officially welcome you to the Big Blue family. Today serves not only as your first day of college, but also the first day of a lifetime of learning and service. During this journey, I implore each of you to embody the sentiments found in our University of Kentucky Creed. This creed will serve as a roadmap of sorts to guide your decisions and shape the legacy each of you will leave. I'd like to highlight one line in the creed. I promise to embrace diversity and inclusion and to respect the dignity and humanity of others. 2020 has definitely not been the year we expected, and we are asked as students at the University of Kentucky to constantly adapt to the ever-changing environment. It's not easy, but all of us should choose each day to be better and to respect others. Additionally, in the climate where we live today, I challenge each of you during your time at UK and beyond to continue to educate yourself. Many of us are coming from different backgrounds and have different experiences, but it's important to listen to each other's stories and advocate for what you believe in. Give back, support, be a contributing member of society. This line of the creed reflects the genuine dedication of this institution to serve the greater Commonwealth of Kentucky. The impact we have on improving the lives of Kentuckians every day is heartwarming and inspiring. And I want each of you to understand that your contribution to this university is so much more than you could ever imagine. Whether it's saving lives through the groundbreaking research and action on the opioid epidemic, or breaking cycles of poverty by educating the most vulnerable Kentuckians, the land-grant mission of this institution is something that each of you are here to fulfill. And as a native Kentuckian, I am incredibly grateful for that. I don't want you to be overwhelmed by being asked to make an impact on our community and society as a whole. I was once in your shoes, and I understand that today's success may be as simple as not getting lost on campus, but you can do the little things today that can make a big impact. You can introduce yourself to a fellow student or make a new friend. You can wear a mask and help protect our community and keep it safe. I don't want us to overlook the impact that small actions can collectively have in making our campus a better place to live. During your time at UK, I ask each of you to remember and live by the words we're about to pledge together. The creeds serve as a way to hold ourselves accountable for embodying what it is to be a truly Wildcat. I promise to strive for academic excellence and freedom by promoting an environment of creativity and discovery. I promise to pursue all endeavors with integrity and complete with honesty. I promise to embrace diversity and inclusion and to respect the dignity and humanity of others. I promise to contribute to my university and community through leadership and service. I promise to fulfill my commitments and to remain accountable to others. We believe in the university and will forever honor our alma mater.
Thank you, Courtney. It is now my pleasure to introduce you to the Interim Vice President for Institutional Diversity, Dr. George Wright. Dr. Wright, a UK alumnus, recently wrote that, and I quote, "Our community is a beautiful tapestry of identities, perspectives, background, and ideas," end of quote. You enrich our tapestry as you take your place in this special community. Please join me in welcoming Dr. George Wright.
Good evening. Like all of the others who have spoken this evening, it is indeed a pleasure for me to welcome you to the University of Kentucky. Even though we're living in unprecedented times, I hope this does not dampen your excitement for being in college. I can imagine that there is someone in the University of Kentucky freshman class who is following the family tradition of attending this university, like your sisters, brothers, uncle, aunt, parents, and the like. It wouldn't surprise me if even before you were born, one of your relatives said that someday this unborn child will be attending the University of Kentucky. That's very exciting. Yet at the same time, I suspect there's someone here who is the first member in his or her family who will be attending college, who will be starting a new family tradition that will serve the family for decades to come. That too is very exciting. I'm going to ask a question. Please don't raise your hand, though. I wonder if there's anyone here who is a little bit nervous or anxious or worried about starting college, even though you were very successful in high school, but you're now saying, oh, am I in over my head? Or am I the only one here who was like that when I started college many years ago? But if you feel that way, those anxieties will pass. Very briefly, I want to mention several things to do in college. And the problem with my mentioning them, these are things that you have heard over and over again. Surely you have heard that being successful in college will determine the occupation, the lifestyle, the way you will live, the way your family will live for the rest of your life. Being successful in college will open up doors that you might not even know exist, that have new opportunities all of your life. But I submit to you, that's a lot of weight to be carrying the first week of college. Indeed, that's akin to eating the elephant during freshman orientation week. You have plenty of time for that. But I would suggest to you that you should start right now by setting some lofty goals for yourself, at least for the freshman year. Many years ago, when I started college, it dawned on me that in high school, perhaps the most important book I had read was the autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. And about halfway through that book, he lists 13 virtues that he should live by. I'm not exaggerating when I say I wrote those down several days before I took my first class at UK, and I would look at those 13 virtues on a weekly basis during my years at the University of Kentucky. So set some lofty goals. You've also heard it's important to have the right balance between going to class, studying, doing everything that school requires, and taking advantage of all of the wonderful things at this university. The art museum, music, listen to some music different than the music you've always loved. Film, there's so much to do, recreational, cultural activities. But above all, read, and read some more. That reading broadens one's horizon, opening up new frontiers throughout your life. Reading is so important. I would also say part of having new experiences is to take a class or two in an area other than your major. One of the speakers, Kennedy, I believe, mentioned the importance of interacting with others. If there's anybody who you label as quote unquote other, go out of your way to meet some other people. All of my life, when I've met quote unquote others, the more I met them, the more I realized that we shared far more in common than the things that separated us. There are several things I'll mention as I close. Number one, stay close to your family and friends. Keep that line open. Stay in contact with them. In fact, I would lean on my parents for some money, if nothing else. So stay close to your family and friends. Second, I would say congratulations to all of you for being inducted into the University of Kentucky. You deserve what is happening to you. You have done well. You will do well here. Take advantage of these opportunities, but at the same time, be thankful that you're having this opportunity in your life. My last point is that having a position at a university, something I've had all of my adult life, is a position of trust. It is an honor to work for you and with you at a university. No matter how busy we are, we have time for you. Your education, your well-being are the things we're most concerned. As a University of Kentucky alum, I want the UK to be everything that it was for me, for you. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Wright. And now for the reason we have gathered together, albeit virtually, tonight. Your induction into the University of Kentucky family. To perform the induction of the class, please welcome the Chief Academic Officer for the university, Provost David Blackwell. As provost, Dr. Blackwell helps ensure that the university champions its core values and works hard in developing and promoting a set of academic priorities that will be accomplished with the highest possible quality. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Blackwell.
Thank you, Dr. McCorvey. Good evening. At this time, I encourage all new students to please stand wherever you are and as you are able for your official induction into the University of Kentucky. As members of the incoming class, do you accept the challenge to uphold the values of the University of Kentucky, to maintain the high academic and leadership standards set forth by your predecessors, and serve as examples for the achievement of excellence in all areas of university life? If so, please answer, I do. I now present to all of you the newly inducted members of the University of Kentucky for the 2020-2021 academic year. Will you please join me in welcoming these new members, and we encourage cheering and clapping at home among family and friends. Congratulations. Thank you. Please be seated. This year, our students will be challenged in ways unlike ever before. This semester will look different. It will feel different. But at the core of this institution is a phrase that rings true in all aspects of our mission. At the University of Kentucky, students are at the center of everything we do. This is our promise as each of us discovers what this semester holds. To be clear, ensuring the health, safety, and well-being of every member of our community is our top priority this fall. That means practicing what we call the Daily 4.0. 1, complete your daily screening. 2, wear a mask or a face covering. 3, stay at least 6 feet apart. And 4, doing something as simple as washing your hands regularly or using hand sanitizer. Remember, protect, respect, do your part. These are the small things that will allow us to stay on campus until November, to experience UK and share those experiences with roommates, classmates, friends, professors, peers who may seem unfamiliar now, but will stay in your lives for years to come. This is our opportunity to do what's right, to emerge stronger and more united in our vision. At this time, I invite all new students to open the envelope you were given by your K crew leader for our residential K teams, or that you picked up today if you are on an off-campus K team. If you do not yet have an envelope, don't worry, we have one for you too. The K-Week office will connect with you soon to get you one. So please go ahead and open your envelope. Enclosed, you will find a blue and white graduation tassel, a gift from the University of Kentucky bookstore. We want you to put this tassel someplace in your room, by your computer, on your mirror, on a lamp, on the end of your bed, someplace where you will see it often. We want this tassel to be your constant reminder of why you are here, of the goal that we share with you, for your success and your graduation with a University of Kentucky diploma. I wish you the best of luck as you begin your journey here at UK, and echoing Dr. Wright's comments, we are here for you. We always have time for you. Don't hesitate to reach out. Congratulations.
Thank you, Provost Blackwell. Well, congratulations to our newest members of the Wildcat family. We extend our congratulations to your proud families and friends as well. As we conclude tonight's ceremony, we encourage you to continue to take advantage of all of the events and activities available to you as part of K-Week. Please check the K-Week schedule online or in the K-Week mobile app for details about events, times, and locations. Fully participating in K-Week, whether in person or virtually, will aid in your transition to the University of Kentucky. Students, faculty, and staff from around the university have worked hard to put together a schedule that reflects all of the opportunities that await you during your time with us. We celebrate the diverse backgrounds, needs, and interests of our incoming class and have endeavored to create a welcoming experience that speaks to that. So thank you for joining us tonight for the new student induction ceremony and for sharing in this important University of Kentucky tradition. Thank you for being with us in this very new way. We wish you all the best as your UK journey begins. We can't wait to see what you'll accomplish in the coming years. So ladies and gentlemen, good night. Thank you.